How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more MTG Historic Brawl. I'd say I'm kind of in a lull at the moment in Historic Brawl in that there are a lot of, we've done a lot of decks recently based off the new Baldur's Gate set, but we've reached the point in the season where it's pretty dry. Like the ideals that I had brewed up, they've been brewed for, so there's not really much going on, which is why I always return when I'm out of ideals to just a Gruul commander. Just a Gruul commander. And Tharkus the Butcher, he's a pretty decent Gruul commander. We've seen him in action before. So we have a little bit of a slow hand, but then it pops off pretty quick, so. Like, we can have our commander on turn 4. And then possibly play multiple dragons on turn 5. Thanks to the Dragon Speaker Shaman. Dude, the new episode of Overlord came out this week, and there were dragons in it, frost dragons. Poor guys, never stood a chance. Maybe they take out the Dragon Lord servant because they don't realize we have the stronger version of it. You're not a dragon, no, you're a human barbarian. I never would have guessed, honestly. So our dragons are cheap at the moment. Excuse me. Dragon Vassal has to go. Because I can play this, into this, into this. I'll trade Goldspan for Bolus. That's no problem. Because next turn we can tear out Mount Velas. So it only enters, which is a bit of a shame. So we actually probably want to go to Thrasis first. Well, there goes our plans, huh? I guess we'll properly ramp. We probably want green. So up to 4 mana again. We can play Thrasis. Getting a shaman killed was kind of rough. Velas is probably worse. We're up against like a hand control version of Grixis, which is kind of bad, honestly. You want to block it. You're not going to have too many more castables. You have one, but honestly, I'd probably wait till Thrasis attacked because you can't afford to let him attack too many times. I want another land. If I can get another land and avoid hand disruption, we can play Ancient Bronze Dragon. And ouch. Green. I guess where the cans for going Unexpected Windfall, which would have also added 2 mana. Losing to Grixis controls a bit. Yeah, this is the one that deals 10 damage. There's one that only deals 7. So I think we go Butcher into nothing. Why don't you fly, man? Oh, you're a dragon peasant. I gotcha. Didn't mean to judge.
My knowledge is endless.
He seems to never run out of fresh meat. Wow. Good for him. Ouch.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me or die.
Gonna make some devils? Or, discard some cards?
My goons will make quick work of you. Defy me.
Guess we go all in.
Lose everything.
It's a shame that these only do their thing when they deal combat damage.
You wish you had a fraction of my power. Get out of my way already.
Well, I guess they're just gonna let me kill a planeswalker. Because Thrashus has death, has trample, and he does double his own power, so. Do you have a kill spell too? This all just BM? No, it's weird ramping. Still gonna kill Liliana. Let's get our card draw down. I don't really want to discard a card every turn. Like, you can triple block, but...
Well, that was a waste.
Yeah, I don't have any big dragons in me. Wow, oh god, I have Terror of Mount Velis. Yeah, this is game.
The dead shall serve me.
Wow. Our deck used to kill us. Yeah, it's flattering, honestly, but... It's a bit... It's a bit rough to lose to, Grixis control. On to game 2. Against the Locust God. Oh, this is okay. You have some early plays. Fearsome Whelp is actually really powerful. We'll probably play it before Treasure Map. Am I sleeping on Ornithopter Paradise? I feel like it's just not that great. My Mighty Whelp has dealt 1 damage to an Ornithopter Paradise. I guess it blocks pretty well. It's not Birds of Paradise, but... Really? I am going to cast dragons eventually. My dragon is a legitimate business person, by the way. If I had a third red mana, we would have cast Dracothas. Well, we couldn't anyways. We'll cast him next turn. Hopefully. Locust God, very impressive. Yeah, I think I actually do just start working on treasures. Yeah, and we'll see if we can actually get some lands. I'd like some lands, honestly. Locust God is pretty powerful, though. Like, the 1/1 red insects with haste. In the wrong situation, we can just lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast Dracothas next turn. Or do I just try to scry or something? I think we just try to cast Dracothas. Like in red-blue, barring enchantment removal like this, it should be fairly difficult for them to remove a 7/7. Because, like, they could... Obviously, the enchantment. They can just enchant something away. But 7 damage for red is hard, always. Well... No attacks. Let's see if they have a board wipe. Because if they don't have a board wipe, we should be okay. Or they just overrun us. That could happen too. Well, that's disappointing. Always nice to see Fireman's research early. But when you draw into it off things like Winds of Change, Winged Words, that's always a little sad. So they have 14 power in the air. Well, let's go. 4 damage. 8 power in the air. So I guess 7 are going in front of Dracothas. Which is sad. It is. But we do clear out the board. Don't really want Orrery. We'll set a stop on our upkeep. We took out the bugs before they were a problem. Whew. And we got a first victory. Game 2, we're 1-1. Let's go into the deciding match to see if we actually can build a Gruul deck. Like, most of my Gruul decks are just attacking decks, so we're not complicated Gruul, but Then again, Gruul doesn't generally get that complicated, does it? That's why it's our go-to in times of drought, because, yeah. Ooh. So Llanowar on 1, Sticky Fingers on 2, and that'll help us ramp into our 5 and 7s. That's the plan anyways. We're up against Muldrotha of the Gravetide. Very powerful, very value-y commander. Keep. So there are a few non-dragon cards in the deck, and Llanowar Elves is one of them. Like, 1 mana ramp. It's gotta be a premium, you know? Especially when we're such a big attacky deck. Like, our plan isn't to, grind out the game, to remove things here and there, have our creatures block strategically. No, it's just to attack. We're just trying to attack. Look at that, our Llanowar Elves made a treasure. So now we have 5 mana next turn. We can Glorybringer. We could Butcher. Although if we Glorybringer or Butcher, we won't have the mana to,
I've got an axe to grind. Respect for nature is always returned.
It's rare to get a good 2 for 1. Now we just have to play our Lens fair. Although we can still play Thrakkus next turn, we just gonna have to wait a couple of turns to play Dracothess. It's exerted. You have no reason to kill it. He's just chilling. The fact that Glorybringer looks a little bit like a crocodile. It's kind of weird to me, but I guess like the ancient Egyptians said, so you want to have your dragon look a little different. You don't want them looking like this. Like this. Stomping Ground, untapped. Dracothess, go. What do you think the chances they have like a Shadow's Verdict or something? Some kind of Wrath at 5 mana. Or 6 mana. Get Commander, I can replace him. I don't want to replace him, but I can. And this should set us up to Dracothess next turn. So hopefully they use their Soul Shatter this turn. And then we just get a bigger, better version of Glorybringer next turn. Some cool artwork. Not like this Llanowar elf work. What even is that sword there in the background? In the elf on the right? Is that a sword? Yo, it's Kaido.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my family again.
Decline. Cancel.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I want him to use Soul Shatter. If he use Soul Shatter, all dragons fire, revealing Draco's. Be the ultimate BM. Come on, do it. And we'll just do it off Blurbringer to make them think they're safe. Have you heard of Bigger Dragon? He's kind of cool. So will Town Raising Tyrant the Castle Lockway? Because we can't really cut them off mana. They have 2 green sources. Ah. Come now. So we get to make a treasure every turn at the expense of our opponent must attack us. Which when you have big dragons, not really a problem. Our opponent has given up with us having no cards in hand. To be fair, they only had 3. So, well, Muldrotha means they have access to everything. Well, 2 things in their graveyard. So they weren't out of it, but I think it was early to scoop. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.